Hello guys, welcome back to FTB episode 2. If you kill the sound and you kill the music, you lag less. I don't want my music on 59. Hello everybody, Anmarchi here. Smooth lighting, I want to leave it on just that it looks nice. Look at that. Look at what Mark wrote. Also the rain can make you lag a little. Now, if you remember last episode, I came over here, settled down on my chest, and I started digging out this area to build a house. While digging it out, or while letting my turtle dig it out, look at this angry zombie villager. Isn't that cool? The only thing that would make him cooler is if he was a giant angry zombie villager. So, while I was digging this out, I kept getting attacked by wisps, because wisps were spawning out of that, and other nasty stuff, and I didn't like this area so much, so I relocated and I leveled off top of this hill and I got to work here. Now, at the beginning of this episode, I want to do a little bit of farming because I just ate my last piece of bread. I've been living off bread. Not at all a good food source. Like, I remember when bread was the only food source in Minecraft. I mean, maybe it didn't feel like it sucked because it was the only food source. But, oh my goodness. Bread is not... I want to say it's not what it used to, but they haven't changed it at all, so it is what it used to be, but let's kill this guy. So many mobs. It feels like there's just more mobs in FTB. There are more mobs, but you know what I mean. Anyway, yeah, bread. It feels like it's not what it used to be. I guess that's just because there's so many better alternatives. Potatoes are better. But the thing that I'm liking about bread right now is I don't have to cook it. So, while I have you all here ready to I'll tell you a story. Picture me starting off building my house. Jan comes to me one of our nights on Feed the Beast because every single day since I've had the server up, I've been playing hours every day. Jan comes to me, he goes, "Hey, you want to build the quarry now?" Because we had plans to build the quarry since the first day of the server, and I said, okay, I think that I'm established enough. Let's build this quarry. Okay. Now, we got to be careful. I don't want to break the ones. These take a long time to grow, so I don't want to break the ones that aren't grown. I broke some that weren't on the other side, but anyway. Get a bunch of seeds from flax. It's ridiculous. So, anyway, I said, yeah, sure, let's build the quarry, because, you know, I had the diamonds, I had the resources. We thought. Now, in order to make a quarry, you need titanium. In order to make titanium, you need to, industrial electrolyzer on bauxite. And then we needed bauxite and electrolyzer. Then we needed an industrial blast furnace. We needed so much stuff that I ended up using most, if not all, of my resources. And eventually, with the help of Mark the PB and Ricky Rocks, all the big four on the server, if you will, but Blue Chiz and Mickey have stopped by before. So the big four of us put together a quarry, set it up, had it running. I used all my oil on the quarry, every last bit of oil. I had all my engines and everything. Mark set up his turtle over here, our quarry over here. But as you can see, our quarry did not reach the bottom. Now, why is that? Boom. Kabooyah. So we set up about 2 Stirling engines, 2 combustion, I think it was 3 Stirling, 2 combustion, and that was it. Had them going into silver chests, and one time, it was, the quarry was about this much done, and Mark said, okay, let's go check on the quarry. And I said, okay, and we went over here, and everything was just blown to hell. It was just blown to hell. There's no other word for it. We didn't see it go down. We don't know what happened. But it did happen. I'll tell you that it did happen. And that was all my diamonds. Every single last diamond I had, all my tin, everything, just gone. The quarry was not recovered. The resources, this is what we got out of it. Bunch of cobble and sand. I took some of the sand. And then some of the other stuff that we got from here. People have taken. But that was just a damn shame. And then also, an MFE that Jane Snowboarder made for me, or with me, for the MFE, whatever. It also got blown up by a creeper, and so did my generator, and my macerator, and my extractor. My machine's room blew up. So out here, you can see all I have left is the junk. I actually want this. But I have to move all this in. And let me show you one last thing. As you can see, hours of work get done between these episodes. Hours. Here we go. Okay, down here. How's the jetpack doing? This is Lava Spring. Lava City. So I set up a turtle just to mine from Y24 down to, bedrock, whatever. But I ended up logging out, so we didn't finish. He didn't get these last couple blocks. Might have gotten a diamond or two out of it, but I think he did a pretty good job. The best part of it all is, though, I have to say, best part. Oh, is that diamonds? No, it's silver. Silver always gets me for diamonds. The best part of this whole lava finding. Whoop! Don't come down. The best part of the whole thing was lava finding. And ooh, air shard. Nice. I don't do Thominomenon, but apparently, but some of the other guys do, and they need the shards, so might as well give them to them. Anyway, the best part of this whole thing was that he found the lava, and that was the really important part for me. Let me get this gold. I don't know why I always have to mine gold. I think it's because it's so shiny. I think that's why I'm always so pulled towards mining it. Let me explain the change in tools. So, Axe of the Stream, found it last. Look at that enchant. And I also found, and I also got this pickaxe of the core made for me. 1 second, guys. I have to just cut here. Guys, it was actually Jay and Snowboarder calling me saying, "Do you want to play FTB?" And then he logged right on, and you can see he's on. So that was Jay, and he called me. He said, "Want to play some FTB?" And I said, "I'm already on the server. I'm always on the server. This is where I live. This is my house now." What do I put? Okay, I could always just ender pouch it. And so, oh, bauxite. Need this for titanium, and I want a mining laser one day, so might as well pick it up. Oh, okay. The bauxite wins. The bauxite wins the battle, but not the war. You win, bauxite. Okay, it's fine. We can find more. So JN, who just called me, was nice enough to make me this pickaxe of the core for a low cost. And this has repair 2, efficiency 4. Repair is my favorite, and I think everyone's favorite enchantment. It makes your tools not run out. It's like Unbreaking, but better. That's what it is. Like you can see, I'll mine this. And now look at my my tool's durability. See how it went down a little? Keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. Doesn't it look like diamonds? It's not. Oh, it's back up to full. It's really quick too. So I've been using this for lava, obsidian, and a bunch of resources. So that kind of helped me after the whole quarry debacle. But most fun part of it all, I have been building. So I wanted to go for a kind of a different look. You know, everyone builds with marble and basalt, and it's, I don't know. I wanted to build something different, so I used the fir logs, the fir planks, and the great wood logs. I think that's a nice contrast. Great wood logs are like a harder, darker color, and then these are kind of like a pukey color. I don't care if you call it a pukey color. It is. This is kind of like what they would call puke green, but I think it looks kind of nice. I mean, look at it. This diagonal needs some work, as you can see, but you run in, and then you're going to see the bee garden, because the bee garden is going to be here in the middle. So, what you would do is you would run in, see the bee garden. Ooh, nice bee garden you got there. And then you would run around here, and then you can see the bee garden again from the side. Need to put up something there. And then, in here, this is where the machines are. This is where the magic happens. So, I've been running everything out of here. Here's my turtle, perched up on the ledge. This is Mark II. Some of you will probably remember Mark 1 from last episode. He died. I lost him. I don't know what happened to him. Making Coca-Cola over here. I have an idea. Maybe not this episode, but one episode we're going to find a way to... I want to automate the cressolite oil, because I've never had it build up to 100, but I presume that when it does, it'll stop making Coca-Cola. It might stop making it at half. That's why it's so slow. But I think the cressolite oil slows it down, so we're going to need to find a way to get that out of there. I don't know how this works with pipes and tubes and all that stuff, but we will have to automate that. This is a blast furnace, not industrial, just a blast furnace for steel. And over here is just a generator hooked up to an MFE. A couple minutes ago, literally under 15 minutes ago, I was trying to hook up macerator and an extractor and an electric furnace, and they all blew up. So we might get into some of that in a little while. Project table, just where I make stuff. Got to do this. Iron furnace for when that's full. I'll get to that in a second. These are my ingots. Running a little low, actually. I've been using a lot of them. These are my other stuff. I don't know what you would call these. Oh. These are the ones that still have to be smelted. Sometimes you get these native clusters. Like, let's see, did they make a Thominomenon difference? So look at that. And then look at that. Yeah, they make a difference. These have the crystals in them. Sometimes you get these clusters when you use the pickaxe of the core. Something to do with thominometry. I don't know what it is. I don't do thominomenon. But let me explain what I'm currently doing. So this is my setup. This is my everything right here. This is where I'm processing my cocoa combs. This is taking a really long time. I got these combs a long time ago, and I can't process them. So this is a powered furnace, not cooking anything. Pulverizer, not cooking anything. Induction smelter, not cooking anything currently. I'm funneling all the power into this side, which is my centrifuge, liquid transposer, and a magma crucible that Mark the PB gave me. This is his. He just gave it to me. I'm using it to turn redstone into what is it? Molten redstone. I'm just making it all up. Once I have 1,000, that will be enough to fill this energy cell frame. So I'm at, what is it? I'm at 425, so I'm almost halfway done. One redstone over here will make 25. So we need 40 altogether. So let's see, we need 3 plus 40, we need 3 plus 20, 23 more. So where does the power for this amazing setup go? I want to have this pumping into an energy cell, and then the energy cell will be able to disperse. So if you could picture it, there could be a time where I'm running 1, where I'm running 2, where I'm running 3, and this whole room is temporary, let me say. I'll tell you my plans for it in a second. But there could be a time where I'm running 1 or 2 or 3, or maybe I'm just or running 2 or none, right? Then I'm always going to keep the engine on, right? I'm always going to keep this engine on. I'm running it off of lava currently. I'm always going to keep it running just so that I'm always going to keep the engine running so that it keeps building up power in this energy cell, which is going to be right here. Not if you can avoid it. We're trying to keep out chunk loaders and stuff like that cause lag. And this is how I'm shipping it over, just waterproof pipe. And then it'll keep charging this, that this stays charged. Okay, I would be running this off oil. As you can see, 1 MJ per tick. Oil makes 3 MJs per tick. So that's the difference. This is actually getting a little hot, so I'm going to turn it off, let it cool off. I don't like it getting too hot because I think that's how the other one exploded. But let me explain the setup. So I have lava in these 2 tanks up here, but that lava is only going to get used when these 39 lava cans run out. So every time that it gets below one of these little red bars, you see, it takes one of these cans and fills it back up. The water is coming from a sneaky place. Oh, whoops, right here. This is where the water comes from. Let me just block that back up. So I have an aqueous accumulator down here, which is always filling up with water, and then a redstone engine, can't access that of course, pumping through a gold waterproof pipe water right into the furnace, because I used to have to keep refilling it and it would overheat and all this crap. So this is just going to keep it cool. Completely temporary. I found some lava over that way and some over that way. I haven't checked too much over in this direction. But there's oil everywhere. Did I say lava? I meant oil. I think I said lava. I meant oil. I found lava in... oil! I found oil in a bunch of different places. Plus, I have 38 sludge, which is quite a lot for sludge. Another 39 crude oil. And I plan to set up some mining operations in the future, okay? So, altogether, that's probably enough to fuel us off oil for a really long time. And that's what I plan to do. So, for the broader plans of this place, I want to have all my machines up here working, right? So we're going to have automate stuff and have all of our machines up here. I plan to put industrial craft over here, builds craft over here. I'm going to put bees over there. I might move these guys over here. I want to make it evenly spaced. But this is where the machines are going to be. All the power generation is going to happen underneath, like where you saw that aqueous accumulator. That's where the power generation is going to actually happen. And then we're going to ship all the power up here, okay, through, you know, conductive pipe and other types of shipping, you know, stuff like that. So, right now, I'm going to go into a cut, and my goal is, I feel really unsafe in this house. I want to finish this, right? So this is going to come around. I'm just going to finish the wall. Have this come over to here, this come over to here, and wrap back around. And as you get... So this is the machine room, right? This is the factory. Maybe one day I'll want to do thaumonometry, which I know it's called Thaumcraft. They call it Thaumonon and Thaumonometry and all that other stuff. So maybe I'll have Thaumcraft over there, or whatever I get into. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at how much stuff is in here. I could get involved in so much stuff. I could have a whole room just for solar panels. And So this is like one of the wings, and then we'll have a wing over here, and then this back wall is going to be flat temporarily. So I don't know. I don't know what we're going to put on the back wall, but hopefully we can put something. So I'm probably going to end up going to a Skype call with these guys and talking for a little while, but I want to. What I'm going to do is actually finish this. What is this shape? Is this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a septagon. I'm going to finish the septagon, and then I'll be right back. Hello guys, we're back, and lucky us, we have some visitors. They just happen to be skeletons. So, and I'm not running the sound right now. I will in future commentaries. It's just the sound's been making me lag recently. I don't know what it is. Like, I said it in the beginning of the video, but that was like 3 hours ago for me. When I run the sound, I lag. When I don't lag. So Ricky is down there mining some obsidian. He broke the stuff to get down. There was a hole there stopping him from going in. But let's take a look over at this. Before I go in, this is not a finished product. First of all, there's no roof. Second of all, the walls aren't done. But let's just go in. This is what it looks like. You run in. Bam. Right or left? Left. And now here, you see? Pretty good, pretty good. Now, we could fly up here in 1 second. Now, you see these. These are the light X-Ceruleum blocks, XY blocks. Most people just call them XY blocks. But the light XY blocks, I want them to run all the way around. I just haven't had the time to make them all. Haven't had the XY to make them all. And haven't had the time to put them all in yet. That's just later down checklist. I think I got to get rid of this. I think that's the trick. So, now we're going to fly up in the air and take a look at this. And I have put some consideration to it. Now, you see how that wall is solid fur? That's just because it's to hold out the mobs. Oh, wait. Darn it, they're not even. Let's fix that. This one has to be like this. And now this one like this. You want to hurt me? Well, I want to hurt you too. There we go. I thought that it was going to get light out. I thought that it was about to become daytime. Now let's pop off this and then hop up and now get that. Okay, there we go. So, it's kind of like a septagon, a 7-sided shape, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, that's a hexagon. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's like a 6-sided shape. But yeah, septagon wouldn't make sense. It's a 6-sided shape, but it's also kind of like a. Wouldn't it be a pentagon? No, a hexagon. But it's kind of got these rounded corners on the ends, like there and there. So, right in the middle, we have our, we're going to have our bees. All of our bees, we're going to automate the bees with tubes and wires and whatnot. And this is a bad example, but this is a great wood tree. If you've never seen one, this is what a great wood tree looks like. They're usually much bigger than this. They're usually much more leaves. They spread out more. I used to have a big one right here, but I cut it down. And speaking of that, I want to grow a big great wood tree, or a tree similar to it. Maybe a fir. I don't really like the way the firs look, but something like, I like a great wood the best. Silver wood or something right in the middle. So there's going to be a big tree right in the middle, bees all around, just bee and bees. And then we have our circle running around. Off to this side will be the machines and the power unit. Off to the other side will be Thaumonometry and farms. So when I get into Thaumcraft eventually, maybe I might get into Thaumcraft, not 100% sure, but that's so far down the line. But if I do get into Thaumcraft, this is where I'm going to do it. This is where I'm going to do all my Thaum stuff, and this is also where we're going to have our food farms and our tree farms and our whatever we decide to farms. And then back here, we're going to build a massive storage room to store all our stuff. So those that's about our next, what, 150 episodes? Might be a little bit of an overstatement, but first we got to worry about a roof. And I'll probably have the roof done by the next episode at the rate that I've been playing FTB, but I wanted to show you guys. You're going to kill me. The last house had a cobblestone roof. So I'm leaning towards a cobblestone roof. It looks nice. Cobblestone roof looks nice. Look at it here. Let me show you guys what it would look like. So it would look, I tried it out, but then I took it down for the video because I didn't want to. So I'd make it hang out 2, and then I'd make it go up 1, like that, and then 1, 2, 3. This one goes up 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's actually grab some cobblestone in and of itself, some actual stone. Okay, and now we go There's no method behind this madness. It's all just random. I'm going for the... Oh, jetpack just died. Boots of the Traveler. So now it's hanging off 2, 1, 2, 3, and then 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 1, 2, and yes. So imagine something like that. Now let's just give this a quick, just a jolt of energy. Just get it up to like 5,000. That should be enough. There we go. This does protection. This does not do any armor protection, does it? No. Why does it have the protection thing? I don't know. I don't know how Manometry works. So, yeah, something like that. That does not look bad. It goes all right with the colors. They're both kind of dull. And it would look good if it was really long, right? If it stretched all the way back. I'm considering also stone slabs, stone brick slabs. I don't really want to use marble. I feel like it's too bright. But anything kind of dull and like that. I think that cobblestone works fine. But if you guys have any suggestions, leave them below. Thank you guys for another amazing episode of FTB. I look forward to the next one. I'll see you guys